A taste of home in a foreign land. Ivan, who doesn't want us to use his last name for security reasons, is one of thousands of Russians of Jewish descent who've arrived in Israel since the Kremlin called for a partial mobilization. Under Israel's law of return, any Jew around the world has an automatic right to citizenship. Ivan, whose grandfather is Jewish, started making inquiries in February, shortly after Russia invaded Ukraine.
When the war began, the special military operation, I started looking at the programs Israel offered Jews. I had thought that until the new year I would earn money, with plans to come later.
But on the 21st of September, fearing conscription, things became urgent.
I wrote to the program coordinator in Israel straight away. He said, "Don't worry, just to get out of Russia." Then I left for Kazakhstan.
More than 6,000 people, like Ivan, have fled from Russia to Israel since Vladimir Putin gave his mobilization order. But many of them have been too scared to share their story with us for fear of retribution from the Kremlin. Israel says it's preparing for tens of thousands more in the coming months. Welcoming Jews fleeing persecution is hardly something new for the Jewish state.
The biggest migration was throughout the 90s, where Israel welcomed over 1 million immigrants from former Soviet Union countries. What we've seen this year is a 20-year record. It does come naturally for us to open the doors to anyone of Jewish descent according to the law of return. This is our vocation.
A vocation Ivan was happy to benefit from. Though he has a military exemption, he says he knows of other men who've been called up despite having the same status.
He writes me that he go by train in Ukraine.
It's a fate hundreds of thousands of young men are desperate to avoid, even if it's hard to leave your homeland.
Of course, I love Russia very much. I was born and raised there. Like probably 95% of those who left Russia, I hope to return, when that, which the whole world is dreaming of, will happen.
Homesick as he is, Ivan says he's happy he's now living in a free country. As he considers his future, he hopes one day to return to a Russia that is free as well.